Welcome back to our channel, World Coins History. As you knew that old is gold, but these rare states $quarter coins that are most valuable than you think, don't spend one of them. You're lucky if you have one of these, so please watch complete video and find your treasure. Let's start this. Top 1. Today, we're going to take a closer look at one of the most fascinating and valuable coins in the United States history, the Montana 2007 $quarter. This coin might look like any other quarter at first glance, but there's much more to it than meets the eye. If you love coins, especially those with a rich history and intriguing background, stick around as we uncover the incredible value of this rare piece of currency. The United States Mint has been producing the famous state quarters since 1999, a series that showcases each state's unique heritage and culture. These state quarters were such a hit that they became a collector's dream, and the 2007 Montana quarter is no exception. It's part of the last batch of quarters in the 50 state quarters program, which means this coin not only holds historical value but is also part of a legacy that spans nearly a decade. But why does the 2007 Montana quarter stand out among the rest? What makes it so special that it could be worth a small fortune? To understand its value, we need to explore its design, history, and the unique circumstances that make this particular quarter highly sought after by collectors around the world. When it comes to the design of the 2007 Montana quarter, you'll notice it carries the stunning imagery that symbolizes the state's identity. On the reverse side, we see an image of the majestic bison, which represents Montana's wild, natural beauty. Below the bison, you'll also find the picturesque Big Sky Country banner, a tribute to the state's vast, open skies. Montana is famous for its untouched landscapes, and the design beautifully captures the essence of the state. What truly sets this quarter apart, however, is not just the design itself, but the way it was produced. During the production of these quarters, the U.S. Mint made some slight but significant variations. While most coins were produced in large quantities and circulated widely, there were some special edition coins that were minted in smaller batches, often without being immediately noticed by the public. These variants are not only harder to find, but some of them contain subtle design or minting errors that make them incredibly valuable. As with many other coins, the Montana 2007 quarter wasn't immune to the possibility of minting errors. Some of the most valuable coins in this series have minting mistakes, such as misprints, off-center strikes, or incorrect edge lettering. Coin collectors, known for their sharp eye for detail, are always on the lookout for coins like these because they're unique, and their rarity drives up the price significantly. But it's not just errors or variations that make the Montana 2007 quarter special. Condition is another major factor. Coins that have been kept in excellent, uncirculated condition are much more valuable than those that show signs of heavy circulation. A coin that has been stored in a safe place and protected from wear and tear can fetch much higher prices on the market. If you come across a Montana 2007 quarter in pristine condition, you could be holding on to something much more valuable than you thought. What makes this quarter particularly intriguing is that, despite being part of a large minting run, some of these coins were hoarded by collectors when the state quarter program was first released. Over time, as more and more of these quarters were passed through daily transactions, the number of uncirculated coins gradually decreased. This makes the Montana 2007 quarter much rarer today, especially in high-quality condition. Another interesting aspect is that this quarter was released during a time when the American economy was going through significant changes, and as years passed, interest in state quarters surged among numismatists. The combination of Montana's symbolic design, the historical context, and the sheer rarity of uncirculated or error coins has led to an increased demand among collectors. So, how much is the Montana 2007 quarter worth today? You might be surprised to hear that if you're lucky enough to own a pristine example or, better yet, one with a rare minting error, it could be worth a lot more than its face value. A Montana 2007 quarter in uncirculated condition could be valued at a jaw-dropping $70,000. Yes, you heard that right, $70,000. It's unbelievable to think that such a small piece of currency could hold such significant value. Whether you find one of these quarters in a coin jar at home, purchase one from a collector, or inherit it from a family member, make sure to examine its condition carefully. If it's in great shape or contains an error, you could be sitting on a small fortune. If you're still looking to expand your coin collection, keep an eye out for this rare and valuable Montana 2007 quarter. Whether you're just getting started in the world of numismatics or you're a seasoned collector, this is one coin you'll want to keep in your collection for years to come. It's not just a piece of currency, it's a piece of history. Top 2 in this video, we're diving into a truly special coin that you might not have noticed before, the United States quarter dollar, Lowell 2019. This coin might seem like just another state quarter at first glance, but trust me, it's far more than meets the eye. Stick around as we explore its history, design, and the incredible value it holds in the world of coin collecting. The United States Mint has always been a fascinating place where history, art, and craftsmanship come together to create coins that tell the story of our nation. The Lowell Quarter, released in 2019, is part of the America the Beautiful Quarters program, which honors national parks and historic sites across the country. Lowell, Massachusetts, was selected as one of these sites to be featured on a quarter, and it's the rich history behind this location that makes this particular coin so intriguing. Lowell, Massachusetts, is known for its pivotal role in the Industrial Revolution. As one of the first planned industrial cities in America, Lowell became a symbol of innovation and progress. It's also the site of the Lowell National Historical Park, which preserves and interprets the history of the American textile industry. This park honors the workers, particularly the women who labored in the mills, as well as the technological advancements that shaped the nation's economy. The design of the Lowell 2019 quarter reflects this proud heritage. On the reverse side of the Lowell quarter, you'll see an image of the historic Butte cotton mills. In the foreground, a mill worker, representing the hard-working men and women who labored there, is depicted with a spinning wheel. The intricate details of the mills and the worker are beautifully etched, capturing the essence of the city's industrial past. The design also includes the Merrimack River, which played a significant role in the city's economy and development. The coin is not just a reflection of Lowell's history but also a tribute to the resilience and determination of the people who helped build the foundation of America's industrial power. But what truly makes this coin stand out among other state quarters is not just the design, but the rarity and condition of the pieces that are still out there. The Lowell 2019 quarter was produced in large numbers, like most of the America the Beautiful quarters, but a few of these coins have become quite sought after by collectors due to their rarity and unique features. While the majority of these coins have been circulated and are still in decent condition, there's a smaller group of Lowell quarters that remain in pristine, uncirculated condition. These coins are much rarer than you might think, and their value is exponentially higher than the average quarter. Coins that have been carefully stored, protected from wear, and left in their original mint condition are highly prized in the numismatic community. Even more interesting are the error coins, those with unique minting mistakes or variations. Collectors often go wild for coins that have unusual characteristics, such as double strikes, off-center printing, or irregularities in the design. These error coins are extremely rare and incredibly valuable, as they're one-of-a-kind pieces that can never be duplicated. Imagine having a Lowell 2019 quarter that was mistakenly minted with an off-center design. How much could it be worth? Now, you might be wondering, just how much could a Lowell 2019 quarter be worth? Well, if you happen to come across one of these rare and flawless coins in uncirculated condition, or even one with a minting error, you could be holding on to something worth far more than its face value. Some of these coins have sold for an astonishing amount on the collector's market, and the value can reach incredible heights. If you've been lucky enough to find a Lowell 2019 quarter that's in perfect condition, or if you happen to stumble upon one with an error, you could be looking at a value of $40,000. Yes, you heard that right, $40,000 for just one quarter. It's amazing to think that such a seemingly ordinary coin can be worth so much, but that's the beauty of coin collecting. The rarity, condition, and sometimes even the smallest of errors can turn an ordinary piece of currency into a treasure worth a small fortune. So, if you have any Lowell 2019 quarters lying around in your collection or even in a jar of loose change, make sure to take a closer look at them. Check the condition carefully, and if you notice anything unusual, such as a minting error or a coin that looks pristine, you might have just found a rare treasure. Top 3, we've got something special for you, an in-depth look at a coin from one of the most exciting and beautiful series released by the US Mint. We're talking about the 2020 National Park Quarter Dollar. This coin is part of the America the Beautiful Quarters program, and while it may look like any other quarter, trust me, there's more to this coin than meets the eye. Stick with us as we dive into the story, design, and incredible value of this coin, the America the Beautiful Quarters program, which ran from 2010 to 2020, featured coins that celebrated the beauty and heritage of America's national parks and historic landmarks. Each year, 5 different quarters were released, each one showcasing a different national park. The 2020 issue is particularly noteworthy because it marked the final year of the series, making it a collector's item of significant historical importance. And it's not just any ordinary coin, it's one that could potentially be worth a lot more than the value stamped on it. So, what makes the 2020 National Park Quarter so special? Well, for starters, it honors the beautiful National Park of American Samoa. Located in the Pacific, this national park is a stunning example of the natural beauty and biodiversity of the United States territories. The park features tropical rainforests, volcanic mountains, and some of the most pristine coral reefs in the world. It's a treasure trove of nature and wildlife, and the coin's design reflects this beauty and significance. On the reverse side of the 2020 National Park Quarter, you'll see a vibrant and intricate design that features a Samoan fruit bat hanging from a tree branch. This bat is not only native to the region but is also an endangered species, which makes it even more symbolic. In the background, you'll see lush foliage and a scenic representation of the park's mountainous terrain, complete with a tropical sunset. The level of detail in the design is remarkable, capturing the natural splendor of American Samoa, as well as the sense of preservation and conservation that national parks represent. But the design isn't the only thing that sets this coin apart. As with any series of coins, it's the rarity, condition, and sometimes even the errors that really drive up their value. The 2020 National Park Quarter was minted in large quantities, but many of these coins went into circulation, which means that only a small number of uncirculated, perfect condition coins remain. These uncirculated coins are incredibly valuable to collectors, as they are much rarer than the coins that were used in daily transactions. And then there's the magic of minting errors. Minting errors happen when something goes wrong during the production process. These errors can range from double strikes, off-center prints, and incorrect edge lettering, to more intricate mistakes that result in coins being unique. These error coins are often considered one-of-a-kind, and they can skyrocket in value when they hit the market. Collectors are always on the lookout for these rare mistakes, and if you happen to have a 2020 National Park Quarter with one of these errors, you could be sitting on a goldmine. But even without a minting error, this coin still has significant value in perfect condition, as it's part of the final year of the America the Beautiful series. Coins from the final year of any coin program tend to become highly coveted by collectors because they represent the end of a significant era in numismatics. Now, let's talk about the value of this coin. You might be wondering how much a quarter like this is actually worth. Well, the truth is that the value of a coin depends on several factors, such as its condition, rarity, and whether or not it has a minting error. But here's the real surprise for you: if you happen to have a pristine, uncirculated 2020 National Park Quarter, or one with an error, you could be looking at a value of $36,000. Yes, you heard that right. $36,000 for just one quarter. It's hard to believe, right? But that's the power of coin collecting. Something that seems like an ordinary piece of currency could potentially hold tremendous value, especially if it's rare, well-preserved, or carries a unique feature. The 2020 National Park Quarter is one of those hidden treasures that many collectors have their eyes on, and as time goes on, its value will only continue to grow. So, if you've got any of these quarters sitting around in your collection, or if you happen to find one in your pocket change, take a moment to examine it closely. Look for any signs of wear, and if it looks brand new, it could be worth far more than you ever imagined. If you're lucky enough to spot an error coin, you might have just discovered a small fortune. Top 4, we have something really exciting to talk about, a coin that has been capturing the attention of collectors and treasure hunters for years, the United States Delaware 1999 quarter dollar. This coin might seem like just another quarter to the untrained eye, but trust me, there's so much more to it than meets the eye. Stick with us as we take a deep dive into its fascinating history, beautiful design, and, most importantly, the incredible value this little coin can hold. First, let's set the stage. The year 1999 marked the beginning of an extraordinary coin series, the 50 State Quarters program. The U.S. Mint started issuing these special quarters to honor each state in the Union, and Delaware was the very first state to be featured in this highly anticipated collection. As the first coin in the series, the Delaware 1999 quarter holds a special place in history. But what makes it stand out even more is the fact that it was part of an initiative that would go on to create one of the most popular and widely collected series of coins in U.S. history. Delaware is known as the first state because it was the first state to ratify the U.S. Constitution in 1787. This rich historical background is captured beautifully in the design of the Delaware 1999 quarter. On the reverse side of the coin, you'll notice an image of Caesar Rodney, a key figure in the American Revolution and one of Delaware's most famous historical figures. Rodney is depicted riding on horseback, with a determined look on his face as he made his midnight ride to Philadelphia to cast Delaware's deciding vote for independence. This powerful moment in history is immortalized on the coin, symbolizing Delaware's important role in the founding of the United States. The artwork is both beautiful and symbolic. The horse that Caesar Rodney is riding is galloping with intensity, and you can almost feel the urgency of the moment as Rodney races against time. The depiction is dynamic, capturing a key turning point in American history. The words, "the first state," are also inscribed on the coin, reminding us of Delaware's pivotal role in the creation of the United States. But the value of this coin is not just about its design or historical significance. It's about the rarity and condition of the pieces that are still circulating today. As with most coins, the Delaware 1999 quarter was minted in large numbers, but not all of them have survived in perfect condition. Coins that were used in circulation often show signs of wear, and over time, they can lose their luster and details. So, finding a pristine, uncirculated version of this coin is actually much rarer than you might think. In fact, collectors are always on the lookout for coins that are in excellent condition, especially when it comes to series like the 50 State Quarters. A coin in mint condition can be worth significantly more than a heavily circulated one, and that's where the real value lies. But it doesn't stop there. What really sets the Delaware 1999 quarter apart is the possibility of minting errors. These mistakes can make a coin incredibly valuable to collectors, and that's where things get really interesting. Minting errors happen when something goes wrong during the coin's production process, resulting in a unique piece that can't be duplicated. These errors could range from misprints and double strikes to off-center designs or incorrect edge lettering. If you happen to come across a Delaware 1999 quarter with one of these rare mistakes, you could be looking at a coin that's worth far more than its face value. These error coins are highly coveted by collectors because they are one of a kind, and the rarer the error, the higher the value. So, what's the value of a Delaware 1999 quarter today? Well, if you're lucky enough to find one of these coins in perfect, uncirculated condition, or even better, one with a minting error, you could be holding on to something incredibly valuable. You might be wondering just how much a single quarter could be worth. The answer is jaw-dropping. $86,000. That's right, $86,000 for just one Delaware 1999 quarter. It's hard to believe that such a small coin could be worth so much, but that's the reality of rare coin collecting. With the right combination of condition, rarity, and potential errors, this coin has the potential to fetch a price that most people would never expect. Whether it's due to its historical significance as the first in the 50 State Quarter series, its unique design, or the possibility of minting errors, the Delaware 1999 quarter has become one of the most valuable coins in the United States today. So, what does this mean for you? If you have any Delaware 1999 quarters in your collection, take a closer look. If you have one that looks uncirculated or has any kind of error, it could be worth a small fortune. The next time you're going through your spare change, keep an eye out for this coin. You might just stumble upon a treasure that could change your life. Top 5, and last coin. In this video, we're going to dive into a rare and fascinating coin from the United States, the Wyoming 2007 quarter dollar. While this coin might seem like just another part of the state quarter series, trust me, there's so much more to this piece of history than meets the eye. Stick around, because you might just discover that this quarter could be worth far more than you ever imagined. The United States Mint has always been a hub of innovation, producing coins that are not only functional but also tell a story about our country's history, culture, and landscape. The Wyoming 2007 quarter dollar is part of the 50 State Quarters program, which was introduced in 1999 and became one of the most popular and beloved coin series in the history of U.S. currency. Each state was represented by a unique quarter, and Wyoming's design was released in 2007. But why is this particular coin so special? Let's take a closer look. Wyoming is a state known for its vast, rugged landscapes, breathtaking national parks, and unique natural features. It's a place where wild bison roam and majestic mountain ranges stretch as far as the eye can see. The design of the Wyoming 2007 quarter captures this wild beauty perfectly. On the reverse side of the coin, you'll see a striking image of a bucking horse and rider, an iconic symbol of Wyoming's history and its legacy in the American frontier. The design also includes the state's famous Equality State motto, which honors Wyoming's groundbreaking history as the first state to grant women the right to vote. The image of the bucking horse pays homage to Wyoming's deep ties to ranching, rodeos, and its place as a symbol of the American West. The wild energy and power of the horse in motion perfectly encapsulate the spirit of Wyoming itself. The details in the design are sharp, dynamic, and truly capture the essence of what Wyoming represents: freedom, strength, and resilience. It's an image that any lover of the American West can appreciate, making it a coin that resonates deeply with people who have an appreciation for the beauty of nature and American history. However, as with any coin, it's not just about the design or symbolism, it's about the rarity and condition that make these coins highly desirable to collectors. While many Wyoming 2007 quarters were produced, only a small number have survived in pristine, uncirculated condition. As we all know, coins that were circulated during daily transactions often show signs of wear, scratches, discoloration, and fading of details. But the real gems are the ones that were carefully preserved, untouched by the wear and tear of circulation. These coins, in mint condition, are far more valuable than their face value. Collectors often seek out coins in perfect condition, and that's where the Wyoming 2007 quarter becomes particularly valuable. While most people probably didn't think twice about the state quarters they encountered, collectors have been keeping a sharp eye out for uncirculated examples of these coins. A pristine Wyoming 2007 quarter could easily be worth much more than the standard quarter price. But wait, there's another factor that could send the value of this coin soaring even higher: minting errors. Minting errors occur when something goes wrong during the coin production process, resulting in unique or defective coins that stand out from the rest. These can include things like double strikes, off-center designs, or other irregularities that make the coin a one-of-a-kind item. Minting errors are highly coveted by collectors because they add an extra layer of rarity and intrigue to a coin. Imagine owning a Wyoming 2007 quarter with a rare minting error. It could turn into a valuable collector's item worth far more than you ever thought possible. Now, let's get to the exciting part: the value. You might be wondering just how much a Wyoming 2007 quarter could be worth. Well, if you happen to have one of these quarters in mint condition, or even better, one with a rare minting error, you could be sitting on a real treasure. The Wyoming 2007 quarter has been known to sell for incredible amounts at auctions and private sales, and the right one could fetch an astounding $56,000. Yes, you heard that right, $56,000 for a single quarter. It's truly remarkable to think that something so small and seemingly insignificant could hold such immense value. This is the beauty of coin collecting. What appears to be a simple, everyday object could turn out to be a rare gem worth a small fortune. If you're fortunate enough to find a Wyoming 2007 quarter in excellent condition, or if you come across one with a minting error, you could be looking at a potential windfall that could change your life. So, if you have any Wyoming 2007 quarters lying around in your collection or even in a jar of loose change, it's time to take a closer look. Inspect them carefully for any signs of wear or damage, and pay special attention to any unusual characteristics that could indicate a minting error. You never know, you might have just found the next big coin that will make you a serious profit. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about rare and valuable coins, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an exciting discovery. We're constantly exploring the world of numismatics and bringing you all the tips and tricks to help you spot those hidden treasures. Thanks for watching, and remember, your next coin could be worth far more than you think. Happy collecting!